Hello everyone, I am Ed, and welcome back to some more updated adventures in the land of Dark Souls 2. Today I am really upset, and you might be slightly irked yourself once you hear what I have to say. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for not having uploaded anything in a while. There is a reason for that. I had some hardware issues. My computer was just randomly crashing due to some peculiar circumstances. Apparently, it turns out, one of the cables that feeds power to my hard drives was faulty, and they have 3 plugs. But the first plug worked fine, but after that, maybe the cable was broken inside, and whoa, quick damage, or something. It wasn't working very well, so it took me a little while to figure out what the problem was, but it has since then been fixed. So here we are again. And this brings us to the more annoying bit of this conversation. I tried recording this game once using the hardware that I usually use for these sorts of things, which for recording stuff from HDMI is the Elgato HD60, and as it happens, it lost all my footage. That is correct. If you are really upset, then I'm right next to you, just screaming at the screen as well. But not all is lost, because I went back and I played through the game again, a second time. If I have to do this one more time, I think I'm gonna jump out the window. But I played through the game a second time, and I went right back to where I was at the end of the last session, which is right here. The bad news about this is, I'm not gonna go up there. The bad news about this is that the next 40 or so minutes of things that I'll be doing will not be blind, because I will have already done them. But the alternative was, you know, lose a whole lot of footage and not have anything to show for it, which is incredibly annoying, and I hope I don't have to do this ever again. I apologize. You know, these things happen sometimes. You're a really violent person. Just, you know, take a step back. Hold on. Foot soldier sword. Okay. And that is why, if you notice a few things being different, like me having different items, etc., it's because of the random number generator. I tried doing and mimicking everything that I had done so far, so that I, you know, this could be sort of a replacement file for the last one, let's put it that way. And, yeah, that's it. I also noticed a few other things. People have mentioned this, and I have noticed it myself. When you die as a hollow, your max life goes down. If you notice right there, my max life can only go up to about 3/4 of my total life. That's because I've died a couple of times as a hollow. Also, other interesting things include the fact that I am now a woman. Yes, I am now a woman. I didn't notice this myself. Someone had to mention this in the comments. Let me show it to you just in case you don't believe me. Look at that. We have breasts. How interesting. Apparently this happened when the nature of my being changed. I apologize because at the time I was a little bit stressed, what with the 2 giant ogres coming after me. Also, apparently enemies sometimes now don't spawn. I mean, I did kill this one already, but they don't sometimes spawn if you've killed them long enough. Like, you've killed them about 5 times and then gone back to the bonfire, then they don't spawn again. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but it does happen. It's, whoa. So you just ate an entire firebomb to the face, and you didn't even flinch. That's something, I suppose. You are rather slow, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And, yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it. That's all of the things that happened between the last session and now. And, now on to the more interesting things. Remember the big update that we had last time? The one that, hit gobsmack in the middle of our recording? Well, that was a rather important update. I thought it was something small, like bug fixes and, I don't know, balance changes, etc. Well, that's not completely incorrect. But it is something called the Scholar of the First Sin, and Going in, when I started this this playthrough, I sort of knew what the Scholar of the First Sin was. Sort of. Oh boy. Quasimodo Q invaded our game. That happened once before, by the way, while I was getting to this point, and I got murdered because he spawned right behind me and I got killed, and he's right there. I can see him. Haha. Let's try to get the drop on the guy somehow. Not sure how this is gonna go. He's trying to locate me, which is great for me, not him. I'm gonna try to go up behind him and murder him. Ah, he saw me. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, you have almost no life, which is... Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. You're trying to kill me at a distance. Well, that is not going to work. Because... Oh, you're using throwing knives, etc., because you think you're smart. But you're not! You've been banished! Haha! Success! You've been vanquished. Did I win anything for that? Not entirely sure. Ah, I got a human effigy. Alright, I guess there is sort of a reward for vanquishing foes that try to be dicks and come into your game. So, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the Scholar of the First Sin. First of all, let's go in here. This is one of the things that I did in the lost footage. I'm gonna call it the lost footage. By the way, I love this room. Sort of very foreboding. I like it. Sort of I like the clash between the castle and nature being, you know, invading it, etc. from within its bowels, and there is a bonfire here. Cool. And an old lady. Let's talk to her before I proceed with what I was talking about.
Buy something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Okay, here's some advice, lady. If you're trying to sell anything to anyone, try not to laugh like that at the end. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. It sort of puts the small hairs in the back of my neck on edge, you know?
My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Drang Lake's been a pile of rubble since the war, thought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea.
Okay, fair enough.
Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself had nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own.
Could it be that this war with dragons in Drang Lake that the Lady Melentia mentioned was a reference to the first cutscene we witnessed when we watched the beginning of the game? It was there was like this sort of castle-y looking structure and some dragons flying around it. Could it be?
They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says.
Yeah, I like you. You're creepy, but you're funny.
It's high time that I pick up a move. I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love.
So people have said that I should buy items from the vendors because it's something that I wasn't aware of, but apparently souls is what sort of cures hollowing in a way, as in people come to Drang Lake. This game is sort of similar to the first one in the sense that everyone is going hollow and everyone is like the flame is dimming or something. It's losing its power. That's the same thing that happened. That's the plot of the first game. And basically people seek souls. I thought souls were sort of just like a currency, but it's not. If you give vendors souls, they sort of get back their cognitive abilities. Apparently, that's what I've sort of understood from what people have said and what I've played within the game.
It's high time that I pick up a move. I've a bargain for you.
Okay, alright. So let's see what you have on sale. You have a broken straight sword, which I don't care about, hand axe, club, and cestus. I believe cestus is sort of like a punching weapon. Weapon used to strike with one's fists, yeah. The thick leather covering bears iron studs and protects the hands while augmenting their striking power. Attacks with the fists are solely dependent on one's strength. With this weapon, any encounter becomes a brawl. That sort of scares me a little bit because it means that I have to be really close to enemies, which is something that I never want to have to do. So, traveling merchant hats, traveling merchant coat, gloves, and boots. Is that the gear that you get when you start as a merchant? Maybe not merchant? Maybe I'm confusing something here. So, let's see. You have human effigies on sale. That's cool. And also, I noticed that she had this key. I bought this key, again, in the lost footage. Opens Blacksmith Lenigrast shop in Majula. Key of Blacksmith Lenigrast of Majula. Majula, the land of exiles, is comprised of abandoned old houses, one of which Lenigrast has fashioned into a workshop. That's, I believe, the key. I didn't use it, but it's the key that opens a locked door that the blacksmith told us to open, but we didn't have access to. So let's get this. This seems important. And I don't have a lot of money. I guess I could buy an effigy or risk losing my souls. Also, there's some spells here, but I don't have the necessary stats. I believe I need 12 faith in order to be able to use this. It has 3 uses, but I don't have nearly enough, so I'm not going to. I might get a human effigy, I suppose. And I might even use, like, a human effigy.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, creepy old lady. I might use a human effigy soon. I might sit here as well because, you know, to recover my Estus. The reason why I want to use one is I assume that using an effigy and turning myself human again will return my max health to its actual max and not what it is currently. Also, I'm not entirely sure what the point of being human is. In the first game, I didn't know what the point of being human was, because when you were human, you weren't actually stronger. You could just invade other worlds. I believe I didn't actually ever do that. I just read of it. You could invade other worlds, and you could be invaded only as a human, so that, you know, they would steal your humanity. But this time around, you can be invaded as a hollow, as we just witnessed. So, I'm not entirely sure what that does. There's a couple of soldiers here. Again, I was here during the lost footage period. I'm just going to... Oh boy, that didn't go very well. Alright, go back in. Not the best strategy. Also, soldiers will be lying down in certain areas, and they'll get up and attack you as you go by, like this one right here. Again, I know this because of the lost footage. There you go. Pick up item. Firebomb, cool. So people have given me advice. And one of the advice that I got was to Soul of a Lost and Dead, cool. Was that I should try out weapons movesets. And that's important because I need to find a weapon that I feel comfortable with. So far, I feel comfortable with none. Like, I've tried all the weapons that I carry, and they're slightly different. By the way, there's another soldier here, and this one also comes back to life. Again, same reason why I know about this. I'm also going to use a life gem because I have a million of those, since I don't want to use the Estus yet, because I don't feel like returning back there. So, right now I'm in the market for a good weapon, and I know that there's some enemies that are going to come from the right here. This is, I hate this. I hate knowing what's coming. This is very, very annoying. Did that guy just kill himself? Because there was a soldier there. I saw him fall too. Okay, well, no one's coming here. And, yes, I have been here before. Alright, I don't want to touch the bloodstain. I do want to go down here, because there's a guy. And I want to fall down and, kill him. There we go. This is exactly what I wanted to do. This plan went just like planned, and I got another torch. By the way, one of the things that I did... Oh, boy. Jesus, don't scare me like that, buddy. You're not that well acquainted yet. Okay. One of the things that I did differently is I tried lighting all of the torches in that first part, that tutorial area in the beginning of the game, and I was greeted with nothing. Basically, you get absolutely nothing for, I'm gonna fall down and take damage, ain't I? Yes, I am. Okay. I got absolutely nothing for doing that. So, that was sort of a little bit of a waste of time. I've noticed that there are other... Are you going to, get closer, or no, you're just gonna shoot arrows? Alright, that's quite alright, I suppose. Just hold on. Don't be a dick. Let's be friends here. Now, I really want to explore and see if there's anything on the side here, but it also scares me a little bit. There's nothing. It's quite alright. We can't swim in Dark Souls, because apparently undead can't swim. And, yeah. Okay, so. What do we have here? We have a guy that throws arrows over there, and, another one over there. And this guy right here, I'm gonna try to pull this one. Just this one, and pull him back here, where I have more room to fight him on. Ooh, he has a, oh crap. This is not exactly advisable. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. It's, oh boy. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and we just got hit. I think I might want to use one of those. Wait, I don't want to do it right here. Wait, okay. Well, almost took damage for some dumb reason. Are you still going to shoot me? You're a little far off, but I feel like you're arming your bow, and you are, but you totally missed. That's quite all right. Also gonna kill you. I don't want to climb down. I do, though, want to use an effigy. Let's use it right here. Go back to being human. Humanity restored. Not entirely sure what that does, and my meter is sort of filled. Let's use one of these so that I don't have to return, and we can continue. That was a little underwhelming. I thought it would recover my life a little bit. I seem to remember humanity doing that in the first game, but okay. Not everything is the same, and change is sort of the spice of life. I don't like these guys. They have shields. They're a little annoying. Okay. What else do you do? You're defending. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, you are now dead. Good. There's a reason why I want to come this way, and again, the reason for that is very annoying. It is, again, because of the lost footage. God damn it. You have no idea how much that pisses me off. So, ooh, okay, there's another one here. Oh, okay. I'm being attacked. I am beset on both sides. Yeah, okay. Have a backstab. There we go. So one thing that I wanted to talk about, I feel like I haven't done it yet, is the update that we got last time. It was actually mid-session. It was something quite important. Again, because of the lost footage, look at this. I know exactly what's going to happen. Actually didn't die to this the first time either, but I love the way they do it. Well, someone did die, apparently, but I love the way they did this. There's like this bait over there, and they want you to come rushing to this to pick it up and be killed by the giant stone testicle that comes from over there. That's very Dark Souls 1-ish. If I'm allowed to use that term. I would like to, if this were any other game, I'd like to go explore down there, but I don't think that is advisable. So, let's just go up here. I'm gonna pop another one of these.